Who do Mo, Natasha, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Natasha.
And my brothers.
Bow.
That's my list.
Put yourself in there. Put yourself in there. Put yourself in there. Yeah.
But Joe, you know,
that is a dope one.
We got 10 questions for you.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna start out. You know, we've been talking a little bit to everybody, also some people you know, to get some different questions.
Like we said, you got this button here.
Whoa.
If there's a question you don't want to answer, please just
so it's now.
skip it and take a shot.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all good.
Okay. R&B or hip hop?
In this time of hip hop, R&B.
R&B. Okay. Men or women?
Men, definitely.
Oh yeah. Men are winning.
But you know, a man with balls, a man who knows how to speak his mind.
Yeah, for sure. That's true. That's true.
Africa or Denmark?
I love Denmark. Actually, not in these days, but I love Denmark. I love Denmark.
Favorite sex position?
Ooh, that's personal.
Let me take one.
Let's go. So you got a company said it's gonna take one with you. You lucky. I ain't taking with you.
You leaving us outside?
You want a shot?
Yeah, you leaving us outside.
You lucky. You got your homies.
Of course, you have to.
Okay.
Anyone need for a shot in the building?
Beauty? Come on.
Yeah. She said yes.
Woman power.
Woman power.
Woman power, eh? You got
It was actually Sister Nancy.
You manipulate them. Woman power.
That's the leader. That's the leader thing. Woman power.
Then I would do it. Woman power. Let's get it. I have a daughter too, so I know.
That's the thing.
Sister Nancy once said, and she had a concert.
Everybody, cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
What Sister Nancy said?
Sister Nancy had a concert, and we were backstage.
I watched her once.
And she said,
in Sweden.
and I was like, she's a queen, you know.
She is.
So it was like, wow, girl power, because it was a show with only girls and her, and like Danish Raggateers.
Yeah.
I was like, girl power, power. No, woman power.
She's nice. I watched her. One time I went to Sweden to visit one of my cousins. Then I was like, let's go to a show and something like that. We went. I didn't know who was performing there because we was just drunk and going. And then find out his Sister Nas playing. It was a dope night.
Yes.
Like really serious. Dope. And the energy. And she got that energy shit. I was like, damn.
Crazy.
Super crazy. Hey, that's rapping random. I didn't
And she be on my list too, but it's not Danish.
It's too late now. No, but you can still. That will be a top 10 then.
I got the last question for you. Tessa or Natasha?
Are you really asking me that?
Yeah, I need to ask you that.
Of course, Natasha.
Natasha, once again.
Shout out to the queen.
Peace, beautiful.
Shout out to the queen.
Respect and bless to the women, but
for sure.
Alex got the last part.
I don't even think I got questions though. But I don't really think because I was behind with my research. I was super behind. But I was just gonna take you with one. Bob Marley on Chalingo.
Bob Marley always. Bob Marley.
You live in Chalingo alone?
No, but Bob Marley's a legend. Bob Marley was what I grew up with. It was like it's the roots of reggae. Is the like. He's so powerful. He has so many powerful messages. You know.
Nice.
You know why he got killed? He died because he was too powerful in his messages. He got like.
But that's what happens. Every people that when the people notice that you got the power to change some things, to move a mountain from one place to another, there is always some politics going on.
Exactly.
Some situations.
Some situations will always reach out. Like, people hate people with power to be in play because they know that something.
And that's why I say it scares me. Like when you say power or like veto or something like that, that scares me because, that scares you. I don't want that kind of.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
But that will scare you.
But I want people to feel that power.
I know.
To see how powerful they are without.
But when people see you as a leader, I know it makes you scary because there's a lot of things going into being a leader. But then you gotta figure out how is it to be a leader. How can I become a leader in the right way.
Yeah, exactly.
And how do I get through all of that bullshit?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's better for you to know where all that bullshit is sitting,
Exactly,
so
yeah,
you can
yeah,
maneuver
yeah,
around it. Then
But I don't think
That's a good point.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
easy to if you're a leader, if you get the power and you know, it's not easy for you to take ways where you have to care of, like, oh, I don't have to pass here, I might die if I do this, because as soon as you feel like you have that power to change things, there's no turning back. That's why you see all these people with power, Malcolm X and shit like that. Once they started to do all this demonstration and shit, they was going hard.
Yeah.
They didn't care who's standing on the way, because their aim was like, we want to change this.
Yeah.
So they didn't care which war they were facing. They run through that.
Yeah.
So it's also it's like you scared to put out your power out there, because you already know that if I carry all this power and bring them out, I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna hit every wall that is facing.
Yeah, and it's also about, like, I don't want people to, like, I want people to feel that in themselves, the leadership in themselves, because I lost it, but I had I want.
But let us say you become this. Let us just think about it. Let us just say you become a big leader or something like that.
She's a leader already.
Yeah, but let us just build a picture and paint a picture. Let's say you become a big leader. You're gonna fight for something strong, if it's female power or something like that. We're just gonna say something. If you die, let's just assume you die.
But she's not going anyway. She ain't dying right now. No, at least not today.
Let's just assume you die because you know too much or you got too much power.
But that's the thing.
People gonna remember you for that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm not. That's what I found out. That's crazy.
I'd rather wanna
I'm not scared of dying. I'm not scared of dying. I'm scared of not living.
Exactly.
And
I'd rather want to speak my mind.
Yeah,
but
and that's the thing right now.
Let people kill me, but let me speak my mind.
Break that down correctly.
Yeah, when you say leader, you know, that is if like the way things are going now with the censure and all this.
Yeah.
If I have a voice of God and you speak your mind,
of course you have a voice, but maybe you just don't want to use it.
Yeah, and you get censored, you know, and you get locked up or whatever. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of not living like a free person, like a critical mind, because without a critical mind you cannot develop. And if I stand still and I never ask any questions and I just like you know, I'm just in a comfortable stage, I will never develop as a human.
Yeah.
And that's the most scary thing actually.
Can you get a size, please? Can you get a size?
Size? Ice
tiny.
So I say size.
Ice tiny.
So it's scary for me not to live, but it's not scary for me to die. If I die, I'm gonna go even better place. Sometimes I believe, sometimes I'm like scared. I don't know what to believe, but I think it's more scary to be here and like live like a zombie, like sleepwalking and just like being in your phone and not be present, and like you experience the world through a phone where you are at a concert, but everything is through your phone and you're not there, you know. And people say we can be together apart. No, we cannot.
So funny shit I actually want to mention. Yeah, for one, I think it's three years ago. Fande invited me to a concert he did on the island on Hall.
Yeah.
And I went there and I invited my family and everything. Fande was crazy at that performance. He started out with the performance. The whole front row of the crowd took all of the phones.
I got respect for that.
Super quick, took all of the phones. Do you know what? You're gonna get your phone back after the concert. Because I'm sick and tired of your enjoying the concert through your phone.
Yeah.
You're not even enjoying the concert.
Exactly.
You're looking at the concert through your phone.
Yeah.
She just went to the front row.
And the audience thought just they want to take a picture.
Yeah. He was quick, so quick.
And I'm very into psychology.
Enjoy the concert.
Enjoy.
Yeah, and there were cops and everything. You just doesn't give a fuck.
Cool.
Took the phone.
Yeah.
Enjoy the concert.
Yeah.
But I think that's dope, because these days people spend time looking at it. You paid a lot of money to get into the show, into the concert, and then you have to see this person through the phone.
Yes.
What's the fun?
Yes.
To show your friends that you went to that fucking
What's
concert.
the fun? Then you could have just stay home.
Stay home.
What? 15 seconds.
Live stream or something.
Put
Bullshit.
something 15 seconds, then people will know that you are there. 15 seconds, then you pay attention to the show.
Yeah, put your phone down in the pocket.
Yeah.
Shit.
And it's not you experience the experience, it's your phone experience what you
more than you. Yeah, that's your phone is more
and you are going through one sense of all your senses.
Exactly.
When you have the phone, you're going to the one sense, and that's the phone. It's not your smell, it's not your feelings, it's not your emotions, it's nothing else but the fucking phone. So the phone is having your experience of your life.
Yeah.
For you.
Exactly.
Is that how you want to live? That's kind of the questions I ask myself, and sometimes it's like too much. You know, we have to have some good times to us, like today. But
was it one of your good times?
Bow!
Cheers, guys.
But cheers,
I love
cheers.
talking to people who ask questions about life.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice too.
Like if you have given a chance to change the world, what would you start with? You already got the power, but if you're given the chance to change this world, because now it's so crazy about everything, where would you start?
It's very hard, but this dividing thing.
Yeah, break it down how you want it.
So I would kind of find like something that could like. People say in history and all, they say like if we have a common enemy, we get together. All people that wouldn't care about race, about color, or anything. So sometimes I actually wish for that catastrophe to happen. And even with this call, it's like, was it what I was wishing for? Oh, did it get fulfilled? Because, but I think we have to get through some hard times. So sometimes I even wish for bad things to happen to people to like take responsibility. Not like that.
No, I feel
I hope you understand me, but
I feel
sometimes you don't learn by you know.
And a lot of times I also tell to my friends, seriously, it sounds crazy, but I wish they would get war in Denmark.
Yeah.
Because then every time I hear people like, oh, these immigrants are coming in, let us have some war in Denmark. Let us see if it was us who was immigrant in another country.
Let us see how
that's even a funny way that like not even funny because Danish people.
No, but it's funny. I know what you mean.
But it's like somehow they don't even want like foreigners to vibe here. But notice something. When you go for the corona test. You barely see a Danish pure white person doing all this shit. It's us, black, Arabs, all types of immigrants doing all these things.
And how come when you tell people what I don't know how they put it, but like in Tostrup there's a lot of foreigners, like blah 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 blah, and they live close together, and that's why they get all this transmission and blah blah blah. And like. Even if I really think deep about it, I know now I speak my mind. But if you really think about it, it's kind of absurd. Because the reason
absurd is like.
Should I bring out my dictionary?
Can you say absurd?
Absurd, yeah.
Absurd. So that's two words. Okay, I get it.
That you criticize people who actually take. In my mind, better care of their elders than Danish people do. You know, they don't put them. I actually work at a nursing home. Changing diapers.
What do you call
the thing is, how many?
That home place. What do you call it in English?
Nursing home.
Nursing home. It's called nursing home.
Yeah, but that's true for the nursing home.
So how many Muslims do I see at nursing homes?
Nobody. You got the kids. You got the kids taken care of.
And that means because in the.
And it's also a lot of foreigners working in the nursing home.
They take care of their elder. They live in their home with the kids and everything, and it's an old structure and everything. I think actually think it's very beautiful. I'm not a Muslim, but I think it's very beautiful. And that's what they get criticized for, actually. When you think about it, that they live close together, they have their whole family to take care of each other together. If you're in a struggle, you do it together, you know. So it's not about, and when they put that kind of manipulation out there, like it's about the culture. No, it's not about your race or your religion. It's about how you live. Right?
But if there is something, they could learn something from our culture. Because let us just say, Alex, if your mom was living here in Denmark, you would take care of her old, right? Or you and your siblings. If you and your siblings and your mom were living here in Denmark, you have been taking care of your mom instead of sending her on a nursery home.
Would you?
For sure.
Yeah,
I'll have my mom in my crib until she drop.
That's the difference between the Danish and the outside culture.
Yeah.
That we're sending her up and they're getting old, we're getting sick and tired of them.
Yeah.
Let's just send them over.
Yeah.
So why
That's
Our culture, we will give them a roof, another room next to us.
A room extra to them.
Yeah, so we can
look after them till
until they die. Yeah.
But maybe we can also put it in this way. Maybe we do that because we don't have the other option. Because this is the only option we see.
Yeah, but also it's just like...
Because if you look at it into that way, maybe Danish people, they think like, okay, we can send them to nursing home because they have options. You can keep them home or send them out.
But if you think about it, you too, if you really think about it, everybody who's sitting here, do you want to, if you got kids and everything, do you want to sit old
but it's not
and lonely at another place with a lot of other only old people just sitting there? You got nice beautiful kids, you've been doing everything
for them,
every fucking thing.
You change their diaper.
I'm not going to speak for every parent because there's parents out there.
No, I understand your point. I understand your point.
But as parents who've been doing everything for you, then when they're getting old, you're throwing them away. It's like you're sending them old to another person you can just pay. Can you take care of? Because I'm tired.
I don't want that.
Now when I gotta take care of my parents,
yeah, but that's the thing.
It's okay.
Because that's how we grew up.
Just send them over there.
Yeah, in Africa we grew up like if you get old. That's why even people give birth to kids like, I want you to look after me when I'm old.
Exactly.
That's what they say. And even when they tell us like, I want you to go to school, do this, grow old. I want you to look after me when I grow old.
And I think
we grew up with that. So, but here they don't tell them the kids like, I want you to look after me. It's like maybe that's what they told them like. Send me to nursing home soon as I start shitting my pants.
As soon as I start shitting in my pants.
So send me to nursing home. So you don't have to go through the whole trauma. This is my trauma, but you just shit away. So that can be the case. But we are already like introduced to that. You have to look after me. When I get older.
And some people can't cope that, of course, taking care of their elder and like all that is. It's not that I'm saying that, but it's just like I think just like simple. That is a beautiful thing.
It is
that they take good care of them. But the way that it get manipulated, I don't like the words that they use when they say that. That they say like in Tostrup or something place there all the Muslim blah blah blah. It's not that. It's just Tostrup. Doesn't matter what color or what religion they have. It's just Tostrup er hårdt ramt af corona. Boom.
But do you also? I'm not gonna take their place. But at the same time, I've also figured it out. We gotta admit it in one way or another way. We gotta see it, and I've seen myself a lot of fucking black people. If it's Turkish, African, Italian, who the fuck it is, who's behaving in a fucking bad way. And I'm like, it making sense. Y'all think we are all like that when
because that's the
some people out there are acting like that.
But you have to also be aware about like the story about a black person acting nice is not as good as a story of as a black person acting in a certain way. So and also like I said earlier, like I don't understand how people can talk about color because the color is not
don't you see the color?
I don't see. I see persons. I see how you act, how you were brought up, how you of course you know, like
what
traditions
what do you mean when you say you don't see colors? Sorry.
I don't want to believe. I don't believe that a certain kind of color can define you as a certain kind of person.
As a person, yeah.
That's one thing, but I'm not gonna say that's what your view is on it. But a lot of white people I've heard, when you get in this subject about racism and everything, when they hear they say they're colorblind or they don't see color, then I'm also like, I'm not gonna say that's your view on it. But I'm saying to them, then at the same time, then you're not respecting me as who I am.
Yeah.
If you're not seeing color, then you're not respecting me as I'm an African person, and people are looking at me in this and this way. That's just how I am.
Why is that? Because I see you like when I look at you, I don't see your color. I see. I don't know.
I I see. Like, oh, that one.
When it's you're gonna go to Malawi with this one. When we get there, everybody gonna come.
No, but that's
everybody gonna come.
That's the funny. That's even the funny part, right? Right now, when I go to Malawi, they look at me like I'm different.
Yeah, me too.
I find it so disrespectful.
How different?
We're white.
The thing I'm white. Just because maybe got tattoos, I don't know, maybe I'm smelling different now or shit like that.
Style and what kind of style you got, but that's not you. The style is just how you express yourself, you know. So that's what I see, how you act, how you treat other people, and many times that's what I noticed actually as working as an at the elder. There was like people there cannot see, maybe they're blind, maybe they cannot feel actually, and sometimes, and they say, like, when I cannot see anything, all I see as a person is how they act, how they talk to me. Is it like harsh? Is it nice? Is it respectful? Is it not? You know. So that's what I see. I don't see you. I see everything you don't think I see.
We learn a lot from blind people.
I heard a lot about the working people that works in the nursing home, because the people that you work with, they are older people, right? These people are coming from a very far generation that they don't understand anything about how things have changed. They are very racist. Have you ever had experience of you trying to help them and they don't want just because of how your skin is or something?
I think maybe one time I had like one person who was really like into that, like kind of but in general I feel like it's very much about my attitude. It's about how I speak to them, how I respect them as a person. Actually, when you work in a nursing home, it's their home. It's not about you, your ego, you have to throw it away, you know. So it's very much about how you act, you know.
Because I've heard a couple of stories with some of my friends that work there, black Sumerians and stuff like that. They're like, oh shit, sometimes it can be hard to work with these old people. You come in the office, maybe try to give them medicine and stuff like that, but just because you're black, they don't even trust you or anything like that.
That's where you have to be the example and show them, convince them that like everything you were taught in your child, even though it's like you feel like it's like doesn't matter, but still it matters if you do just a little bit. It doesn't have to be much, just a little extra to show them like you are actually wrong. See how nice I am, you know, to show them the difference, show them and you know what they
I understand. But it can be difficult though.
It can be, and it's how you it's back to your responsibility to the world, you know. Do you expect other people to teach other people who's wrong, or have another kind of mentality for the government to teach them, or the history to teach them, or what? Or do you want to like be an example and teach them?
But how do you balance that in a right way? Because I know that feeling, and I know every fucking black person know that feeling about it. Everywhere we go, we need to do that extra, because people are already looking at us as a bad person. We're doing less, so we gotta pursue that extra. How do you balance that in the right way? Because it's a good thing today. It's a fact and it's statistic proven that black people is the most creative musicians, athletes. I can fucking keep on going. We are the best in the world, but how do we balance that in the right way without getting stressed that we need to almost put a extra face, extra glass face on, if you feel me?
I focus on
even though when you're having a bad day, you gotta put that extra nice face on, because if they see you angry, they're gonna be like, oh, every black person is angry. How do you feel like as a black person you gotta go with the burden of all of black people at the same time?
I can't.
You're almost going with the Jesus role every fucking time.
I have to look up. First of all, I have to look at the energy I have that day. If I have good energy, I know I can manage a little bit more. So if I if I don't have a lot of energy and I feel like, oh, I'm depressed or something, I won't take the big battles. But if I do, I will try to be the best example I can be, because when I do nice things, I feel good. If I do bad things, if I'm irritated at somebody, it could be at home, at work, it doesn't make me feel good to like snare somebody, like, and you know.
Exactly.
But if I'm nice to her and they say like after like morning treatment at an elder person, and I say, oh, you just made my day. I'm so happy that it was you that was here today, and you was in a good mood. That makes me feel good. So that gives me about the energies. They give me a good energy. It doesn't give me a negative energy that pull me down. It gives me up, and that's kind of why I never thought I could work like nursing home, like changing people. But that's not the big thing about it. It's the feeling I get when I get home. If I sit, if I stand in H&M and so clothes that I know people don't need, and I just have to trick them in to buy some more clothes with the money they don't have, you know, that doesn't make me feel pretty good. I was there, I tried it.
But how does it make you feel? Because there will always be a part of a society who would do like that, but for the most we don't think like, oh, if one white person is like this, every person is like this. How does it feel for you that you actually you writing everything from the black person? So somebody have a bad experience from a black person, the same shit is gonna sit with you until you change.
I can't think about it like that. I can't think about it like that. I can just be an example always. Like do the best.
So you always present yourself as a good example, no matter.
I try to. Sometimes I have bad days and I'm not the best.
No, but everybody have bad days. It's
but
just
I try
like
as
you
much
just
as
have
I
to
can. I try not to snare people. I try not to talk like a vocal language because I wouldn't feel nice if people talk to me like that.
Don't you get inspired about music when you work in the nursing home and see what's going on, what's happening in daily life?
I have to tell you, like, you get really like appreciative of what you have in your life.
Everybody cheers.
Cheers, guys.
As I say, every political person should go to a nursing home and work. And just like a simple, a simple thing like wiping your own ass. When you work in a nursing home, you see like how privileged you are. You still have your strength. You have everything you can do. You can wipe yourself. Somebody has to do that for you. You know, you get taken some of your freedom. So you get aware of how much things you can do in life. I don't know. I know how to explain it.
Can I ask you? How old are you?
I'm 38, turning 39 this year.
You don't look that young.
38.
38.
Black don't crack. Black don't crack.
You don't look that one.
Black don't crack.
So
and even my big.
Is that the weed doing magic?
Yeah, that's the weed. That's the cannabis. So you gotta hit the marijuana.
The weed oil.
But we talked about that sometimes. Me and my girlfriend, like, I think so.
Yeah, it must be.
Do you? You're a smoker. You've been mentioning that. Do you like go deep into like what do you put in your body and everything?
I do.
You do?
Yeah. Like I said,
like alcohol is one thing. It's one thing for itself.
Long time
you're doing a show too, but when you're eating and everything,
I'm really trying not to eat like processed food, like. And I like to see documentaries about stuff. It's not just like I have an opinion about something. I love to research things, and when I see like our water often is contaminated. I do like filter my water and boil it actually, and I like to like make my own bread. I bake my own bread because there's a lot of conservatives that's in the bread that you don't need. And like in that way.
So what about meat? What about meat and stuff?
I don't eat that much meat, but I do eat meat. But sometimes I really want to be a vegetarian, but it's not a religion or anything. But I think everybody could eat less meat and.
Not me.
How much meat do you eat on a week?
Not me.
Meat, I can never maybe 2 times, 3 times a week.
Oh, that's normal. That's okay. That's okay.
I love like rugbrød with tomatoes and mayonnaise and puller.
Rigtig smørbrød.
Yeah, or eggs or like,
Dansk brød, det skal du have smørbrød.
Smørbrød.
If I could give you the world, I would give it to you. Take away your pain, you know I would. Light up your smile like the